Up next, well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Back to Booker from behind the arc. The offensive rebound. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. 5 to shoot. Over Gobert. And the Suns get it back.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
From deep, Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Gobert. The Suns clear it.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Aiden passes to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Bridges. Booker can't get it to go. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Gobert passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Here's Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The shot by Conley, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Crowder. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Pushing it up now. And Gobert with the stuff.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Bridges. And the Suns miss again. It's tipped. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Aiden. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Here's Bridges. Up again. It's good on the putback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Here's Gobert. Following the score by Phoenix. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Tries again, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Booker is in three-point territory. The defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
O'Neal on the wing. Here's the three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
It's Booker on the wing. The three. Here's Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup. Bridges has got 5 now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Conley finds Gobert. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, the ability to put the ball on the deck, drive it, and finish with a dunk. Mr. Gobert, how about you?
So, at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
So it's Utah now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley, and there's the drive. Yep, that one goes. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Phoenix is shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Jazz lead by 1.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Bridges. Jacks up with 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. The 3 ball. And Chris Paul clears it away. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Ayton passes to Paul. Going inside. Back to Ayton. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA?
Well, P.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Bridges.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Paul. For three, Booker. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. Paul with a steal. Booker for three. To the middle. Stolen by Conley. In transition. Here they come. Up ahead. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Booker can't get it to go. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Crowder finds Ayton. Back to Crowder. Takes it inside. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gobert. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Rudy Gobert at the line for...
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to...
And a pretty tight... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns leading. The 3. Johnson finds Payne. Here he goes. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Well, the Jazz shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Well, the Suns shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And Payton, here we go. The rebound by Oni.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Payne against Clarkson. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Pass to Oni. Gay inside. Charge on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah.
Both free throws good from Gay. The Suns trailing. Payne with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's stolen by Clarkson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, deflected. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Johnson. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Joe Ingles.
His first personal foul.
And he drops it first.
Team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
And Johnson drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Year after year, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Elfrid Payton, right? You know he's an outstanding defender. He's a solid playmaker. He gives you size and athleticism in the backcourt.
Pass to Payne. Beyond the arc. Charge goes in. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Clarkson. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they're running. No good there. And it's Utah the other way. And the one area that's held Payton back a little bit, his ability to stretch the floor, Doris.
Yeah, I mean, teams want even their fives to help create space, so you know they want their point guard to be able to knock down shots. But what I like about Payton, he tries to take the shots he knows he can make.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Clarkson, here we go. From deep, Gay sinks it from distance. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Up top, Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Payne on the bounce. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Cameron Payne.
Both good from the line that time.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Payton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. From deep, Johnson. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got 9.
I can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. That shot off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Payton's shot is good.
Well, there's no question that Elfrid Payton has got a solid handle. He can get where he wants to go on the floor.
O'Neal on the wing. Mitchell against Payton. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Payne, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
On defense, the Jazz. It's a one-point game. Booker goes in over Gobert.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ayton. Inside. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Now Crowder, defended by Bogdanovic. Crowder, that's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Crowder goes in. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 3.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovic, able to deliver a huge shot.
And that one misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Booker, good.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Ball against Conley. 4 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Mitchell. It's deflected. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Driving to the basket. Crowder. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Tipped. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Crowder finds Bridges. And he gets that one. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
1:31 left in the game. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And that one falls for Bogdanovic.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Ball against Conley. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one good.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Offensive board.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Ball passes to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Suns.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And it's Paul off the drive. Cash!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
So the Suns win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And tonight, Smitty, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
Now, here is Young, and stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young against Paul. It's Collins with the drive. Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. The drive by Paul. Count that one.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
Ball against Young. With the drive. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Ball against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the three. Young outside, and he drives in. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 5 now.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Hawks. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper.
Booker outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Driving inside. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Ayton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Paul. And he banks in the layup.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Here's Young. He's got 8. Driving to the basket. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul dishes to Ayton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young taking his time here. Driving the lane. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Booker for the made shot from John Collins. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. No one covering. Young's got 11.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Young with the steal. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
Paul for 3. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. Has been the driving force for Atlanta. He
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, so who's coming in the court? Come on, get
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
Young against Paul. Young pass to Bogdanovich. The dish to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And taken away by Paul. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. There's the drive. And Reddish with the slam.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
The pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Three-pointer, Crowder. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Here's Booker following the basket by Trae Young. Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Puts up a 3. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
And Young kicks to Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Chris Paul.
Agile move by CP3. Navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Young dishes to Reddish. And there's the drive. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Paul goes in. Outside Crowder. Baseline Jay on the way. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's special.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Booker the pass to Bridges. Good on the bucket. Bridges has got his first bucket of the night.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Paul for 3. Here's Ayton. To the left wing. Paul with the ball. And guarded by Capella. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a miss there on the triple.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Young. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
Paul passes to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so it's the Atlanta. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Gorgie Dang is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Pushing the action, not worried about who's in front of him. Kevin Herter can deliver through contact.
Here's Payne. Offline with his 3. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Led by as many as 14 points.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. McGee finds Sharich. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. Out to Payne for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams with a clean look. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. He dishes it to Wright. They shoot again. With 1 on the clock. Here's Jang. And finally, that one's good. Jang's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Payne passes to Johnson. Kicks it to Payton. Payne gets a wide open look. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. To the wing on the left. Driving in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Hey, if Herder can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Payton kicks to Johnson. Fires the three, and there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Jang with the screen for Wright. And stolen by Payne. Passes it to Payton. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
Payne up top, guarded by Wright. Johnson, the pass to Payne. Payton outside, 5 to shoot. And Jang with the block. Here's Herder. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Herder's got 7 now in this quarter.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herder off the catch.
Payton dishes to Johnson. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Wright, here we go. And finished off by Wright.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Johnson for 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Hawks leading by 16. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter, and that one's good. Right.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Payton kicks to Payne. A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Here's Sharch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharch has got his first basket of the night.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now here's Wright. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Jang. Hunter on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Here's Payton. A putback, and so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead, 16 points. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Sharch are the 3 and the 4. Alfred Payton is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Payton finds Johnson. And Capella sends it back. McGee's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Lots of room. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 19 points for Trae Young. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The pass to Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. From deep three-point range, doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And it's Paul penetrating. Good work defensively by Capella.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And the three ball is good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And here's Booker from the arc. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Feeds to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Ball against Young. Pocket 6. He kicks it to Capella. Young, no good. Suns trail by 16. Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Young left side. Capella trying to free himself up. Poke loose. Paul with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Bridges. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
The Hawks leading by 10. Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. To the right side. Takes it inside. The shot by Reddish, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Bridges passes to Paul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Young drives in. And here's Bogdanovich for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Atlanta.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Crowder the pass to Paul. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. The open shot by Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The kick out to Crowder from outside the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Bogdanovich against Bridges. From deep. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Booker from the arc. Paul for three. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Welcome to Thursday night. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Young. Into the lane. And Conley grabs the miss.
Yeah, it's better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Now Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. Left block, shot on the way. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Three-pointer. And no good. So Utah will take it the other way. O'Neal on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella finds Collins. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From deep, Conley. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 5.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Capella, screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A nice shot by Young.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Young against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Ball.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Young against Conley. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Conley. So they take the lead.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Conley with the ball. Clock at 2. Puts up a 3. Young with the defensive effort. He takes it in. Here's Reddish. Fires it. And too long on the shot.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. It's tipped. Up top, Collins. Back to Reddish. Young against Mitchell. The 3 ball. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 5.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Gobert passes to Conley. There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Now here's Young. Here's Reddish. Offline with a three. The three from Mitchell. And he stays with it. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Drops in the three. Give him 8 points now.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
Sam, your jazz dancer. Sam, your jazz dancer.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
6 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Stolen by Collins. Reddish on the wing. Now Collins.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Atlanta now. Trailing by 2. And Young, here we go. Collins outside. Clock at 6. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Conley. To the inside. Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. He was all alone on that one. Collins has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Poke loose. Collins against Mitchell. Collins passes to Young. Here's Reddish. Kicks it out to Collins. Driving in. Tries it from the block. Chalk up 2 there. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Bogdanovich.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Collins outside. Now here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Assisted
Big
by
man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Just 5 on the clock to the left side wing. And here's Gobert from the arc. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Capella. Here's the second effort. Another shot. And the Jazz pushing it up now. From deep, Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 6.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Conley against Young. Pass to Capella. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
After getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
9 seconds left in the second. Outside, Williams. There's the drive. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Doesn't go for him, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Wright drives it. Hunter passes to Wright. He takes it in. Shot blocked.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Clarkson against Williams. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Pass to Williams. With the drive. And here's Hunter for 3. Counted from distance. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Clarkson up top. Williams defending. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's Wright missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The shot by Oni, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Hunter. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Oni. Herder defending. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Now here's Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the basket is good.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Wright outside. Fires in the triple. Wright's got 5 points.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Going inside. Pass to Gay. Fires from deep. Jang pulls it in. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Clarkson against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jang. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. It's stolen by Hunter. Now here's Herter. Tight defense on him. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Ingles. Here's Clarkson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Pass to Jang. Herter with it. Back to Jang. And there's a 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside, Ingles. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. And Hunter, here we go. Here's Jang. Second chance shot. And the layup is good off the glass. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Clarkson for 3. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 6. And 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Utah trailing here. And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. The kick out to Ingles. Down low. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
And Young, here we go. Comes up empty down low. Well, the Jazz shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Gay outside. Right side against Young. The kick out to Gay. Clarkson for 3. Here's Whiteside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Big hands, long arms, huge frame of Whiteside. It just makes him a dominant shot blocker, a huge rim protector, and a very good rebounder.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. Good on the baseline J.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Conley against Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. And that one hits the back iron.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Conley against Young. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Can't cash it in from close range. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Young. Into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
And so he hits both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside to the middle. Here's Whiteside. Left side Bogdanovich. And is blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Young from long range drills it from deep. Young's got 7 now in this quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Utah.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Outside Bogdanovich. Out to the wing. Collins with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound by the Jazz. From deep. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Gobert.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Young. Young drawing the double team. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins finds Capella. Now Young. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. From deep three-point range. Atlanta again missing. Outside Mitchell. No good on the triple. This one belongs to the Hawks. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. DA, it's...
Thank you, Kev.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Booker against Mitchell. The layup missed.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Paul for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Utah the other way.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Kicks it out to Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Buries the long-range jumper.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Conley against Paul. Conley into the lane. And the rejection by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges, no one around him. That one a little long. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Paul passes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got 5 points so far.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
For three, Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Crowder finds Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The kick out to Crowder. Bridges outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. Comes up empty down low. Suns leading by 7. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another three for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Conley against Paul to end the run. Another shot. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Ayton throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
1:32 left to play here in the first. Booker against Mitchell. Out to Conley. The three. Another miss by Conley.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Inside to the middle, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. It's stolen by Gobert and stolen by Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton in the high post. Paul outside. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. And Utah turns it over again.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Ball against Conley. The 3, Bridges drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 9.
3 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Conley's shot is off.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Back to Ayton. Pass to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Ayton. And the Suns lead by 14. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Paul looking over the floor. Booker trying to free himself up, and it's Ayton missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And he can't bank that one in. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up for the 3. Paul's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. That cuts the lead to single digits. And that's now 6 points for Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell against Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the
now O'Neal. And here is Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Ball against Conley. Ayton dishes to Bridges. From deep three-point range for three, Booker. Ayton, a second chance effort, kicks it out to Paul. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Now just a 5-point Phoenix lead. Bridges, right side. Ayton finds Bridges. All up top, guarded by O'Neal. Paul passes to Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
To make the right call.
Timeout.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Payton kicks to Payne. He takes it in. Here's McGee. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. From past the arc. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. And so they foul intentionally. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
A 3-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 7, and it's Gay at the elbow. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Payton. Drives to the hoop. Can't cash in from close range. Utah shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. It's Whiteside, top of the key. And here's Ingles outside. Sinks the 3-pointer. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, just another weapon in the arsenal of Joe Ingles, right? The catch-and-shoot game on point.
Payne finds Saric. Back to Payne from the arc. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters. Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Saric in the corner and stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Gay to the tie for the lead. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Gay with no one around. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And I just love seeing Gay share the ball. A solid distributor given his size and ability to see over defenders.
Payne dishes to McGee. Back to Payne. Charge a screen on Clarkson. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the 3. And it's Utah's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Payne gets a wide open look. Here's Saric. Looking for McGee. Gets it there. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oni passes to Ingles. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Ingles has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
This is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Payne passes to Johnson. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oni passes to Whiteside. Here's Gay. Covered by Saric. The drive by Gay. Misses the layup.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here he goes. And McGee kicks to Payne. Missed. Tie game in Utah. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back.
Fans, your Jazz Dancer. Come on, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Utah is shooting 41% for the game.
With the timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet. Make the noise for T-shirt time.
Okay, well, let's get on to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul, and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
For 3, Bridges. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conley surveying the D. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Suns trailing. Kicks it out to Booker. Connects from 3-point range. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Conley's shot is off. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Bridges' shot, good.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Paul against Conley. The dish to Gobert. A beautiful reverse layup.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Paul outside for 3. Bridges. Suns moving the ball around with the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Paul outside. Bridges outside. Crowder kicks to Paul. Pass to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder. A rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Mitchell tips it. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Ayton. Gobert down low. There's O'Neal with the 3. Here's Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ayton at the elbow. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And that's about Toby's first defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Bridges outside. Dishes to Booker. And they get it. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. Into the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Finally into the lane. And that'll There'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
Chris Paul
foul.
picks up that one.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Bogdanovic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanovic gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. He's off from 3. Here's O'Neal. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those.
post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Young. Driving to the basket. Pass to Capella. That one doesn't drop. Ayton with the defensive effort. Bridges with it. There's the three. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Collins. Capella finds Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assist from Clint Capella.
Ayton with it. Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Paul drives in. The three. Rebound Atlanta.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Reddish. No good on the three. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Three-pointer, Bridges. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And that one drops for him.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Bridges outside. Fires the three. Here's Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Young against Paul. Pass to Reddish. Here's Capella. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
2 minutes.
Now Booker for 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. And he drives in. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Booker. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Paul with a steal. Crowder with it. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Ayton. Back to Crowder. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And Capella, here we go. Six to shoot. To the paint. Deflects the pass. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pull-up. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Aiden. For three, Booker. That one no good. And so it's Bogdanovich making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Young. Driving inside. And here's Collins for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. The Suns trailing. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Stolen by Young. From the arc. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA Showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
For 3, Booker. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Young attacking, kicks it out to Collins. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Collins passes to Capella. Shakes him. And the slam dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder finds Paul. And there's the rejection.
Hawks ball.
Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Wright against Paul.
2 minutes.
Now here's Williams.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wright. On the take. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Booker with it. Launches it. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
On defense, the Hawks. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Booker. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Right. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes the first.
Cameron Payne.
So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's Wright. Drives to the hoop. Hunter on the wing. Back to Wright. Ooh, McGee with the block. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Payne from behind the arc. Hunter with the rebound. It's Wright on the wing. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Hawks. Allie, as always, thank you.
28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Cameron Payne out there with Elfrid Payton. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Johnson. And it's Šarić in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The Hawks leading. Now Wright. Inside. Here's Jang. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Herter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his 3rd foul so far. Šarić with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Payne, the pass to McGee. Here he goes. Rebound Atlanta. Jang's got 4 rebounds now. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Wright. Payton against Williams. Here's Jang. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee, and the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Atlanta.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Payne finds McGee. And here's Sharich. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And here are the Suns now. It's a 13-point game. Pass to McGee. Clock is at 3. Misses the jumper from the wing. Well, the Hawks shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6 Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Here's Wright. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Williams from long range. The Suns clear it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Payne against Wright.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Out left to the wing, to the middle. That's tipped. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Sharich. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Wright. Back to Williams. There's a screen by Jang. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Payton passes to McGee. They need this. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's stolen by Johnson. They swipe it. Herter with it. Payton covering. Here's Hunter. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Williams against Payne. A minute 20 left in the third. Another steal. And here we go again. The Hawks on the break.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Sharich goes in. Second shot opportunity. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
For your Suns.
It's stolen by Hunter. All alone on the break. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Wright attacking. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And that one's good. Hunter's gotten 4 this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 19 going into the break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Atlanta foul.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Booker with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
This is where Chris Paul dominates, using the dribble drive to create offense and get himself to the line.
Paul hits them both. And the Hawks with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Capella. To the left wing. Up top, Collins. Covered by Crowder. Stolen by Bridges. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
It's Booker on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Atlanta shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They lead by 17. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Capella can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the paint. Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Hawks lead by 19. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
It's good on the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Booker. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Young can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now here's Young.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Bridges with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
Such a wide open look.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's tipped. Hayden finds Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Drains the triple. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
victory, the preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair, and it's Reddish in at the three. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Young with no one around. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
You hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Conley with a wide open look. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young taking his time here. He dishes it to Collins. This one for three. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mitchell. Driving to the basket. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He had a nice open look right there. Young's got 6.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Fires the three. And there's the feed to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Young against Conley. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Conley into the lane. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. There's the dish to Capella. Young up top, covered by Conley. And finished off by Collins.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Young drives in, score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. 6-point game. Driving the lane. He dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Reddish. Guarded by O'Neal. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Conley. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mitchell. That's tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Now Young. The pass to Capella. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched.
All right, let's just come on, get loud for your ETN Hawks dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Hawks on D, leading by 5. Inside, it's stolen by Capella.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Young dishes to Capella. Stolen by Conley. 4-on-3 break. For 3, Mitchell. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Right to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Clint Capella. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Here's Young. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Mike Conley. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here's Conley outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Capella sends a screen for Young. Driving in. Back to Capella. Outside Collins. That 3 off the mark. Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good that time, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by, to the left side wing. Conley dishes to Gobert. Bogdanovic wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Bogdanovic passes to Pelicans. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovic goes in, and it's in there. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Mitchell. He feeds it to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Bogdanovic up top. He kicks to Capella. Young outside. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. Lets it go from deep. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Conley shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. 7-point differential. And he drives in, and it's Williams finishing it off.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
And so it's Atlanta. Ahead by 9 is... Okay, David, much appreciated.
26.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
DeJuan Wright is out there with Williams. Then it's Gorgie Dan. Then there's Hunter. And it's Herter in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Jazz trail by 9. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Mitchell. 3-pointer. And here's Bogdanovic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Hawks leading by 11. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Wright finds Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gobert dishes to Conley. And he makes good on the layup. Conley's got 10.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
At the top of the key, Jang. Pass to Herter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Down low. Here's Wright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And so Wright nails both of them. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Oni, guarded by Wright. And here they come. Hunter kicks to Wright. Pass to Hunter. Back to Wright. Hunter sets a screen for Wright. Feeds it to Hunter. Snatched away. Clarkson on the wing. There's the pass to Oni. And here's Gay. Makes it off the glass. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Wright, the pass to Herter. The kick out to Wright. Williams attacking. The Hawks working the ball around. Herter from outside off the mark. Jazz trail by 12. Back to Clarkson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game. Passes to Williams. Here's Herter. Ingles covering. Herter passes to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Herter. Right for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Utah the other way now. To the inside. Here's Clarkson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Wright looking around. Back to Jang. In the corner, it's Hunter. Right side. And there's the drive. Herter, no good. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And Young, here we go. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Mitchell.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Conley. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8.
All right, let's just take it over the court. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And Young kicks to Reddish. Capella, high post. Collins against Gobert. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Collins, a screen on Mitchell. Bogdanovich, offensive rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. On defense, the Jazz. 8-point game. And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. Drops in the tray.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Outside Conley. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Stolen by Conley. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's the second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. They double team Conley. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Collins against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Jazz trail by 10. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Conley gets the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Collins against Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. A rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell left side. Beyond the arc. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Reddish. Hangs. And Bogdanovich lays it in. And now it's only a 5-point Hawks lead.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Young against Conley. Takes a step back. Pass to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Reddish. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Atlanta again missing. Jazz trail by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Young. And it's Mitchell missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Young against Mitchell. Young outside. He takes it in. Here's Capella. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And the Jazz with possession here. Trailing by 5. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Atlanta with the rebound. Conley against Young. Kicks to Reddish. Out to the right wing. And here's Collins from outside. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.